Alright, so for example 3, it says to find the exact value of cosine of 15 degrees. We're going to use the fact that cosine of 15 degrees is equal to cosine of 45 degrees minus 30 degrees, and then follow the difference formula for cosines. So all it really had to do was tell us that we need to find cosine of 15 degrees. But we don't have that angle written on our unit circle, do we?
No.
So we don't know its ordered pair. But what we do know is that we can take two angles and subtract them from each other, and it will give me 15 degrees. And so they told us to use 45 and 30. So we know that 45 degrees minus 30 degrees is 15 degrees, correct? And now I have cosine of two things being subtracted. So here's my alpha and my beta. So we can expand the formula now. So for cosines, we know it's going to be cosine of our alpha, which is 45 degrees, cosine of our beta, which is 30 degrees. It's a difference, so we're going to put plus, because remember cosine is the opposite. Sine of alpha, so sine of 45 degrees. And then sine of beta, so we're going to put sine of 30 degrees. Now the reason we'd want to use this is because we know ordered pairs for 45 degrees and 30 degrees, correct? So let's go to our unit circle, and let's go get those ordered pairs. So 45 degrees has an ordered pair of what?
Square root of 2 over 2, square root of 3, square root of 2 over 2.
Good. And 30 degrees has an ordered pair of?
3
Square root of 3.
Square root of 3 over 2.
There you go.
1/2.
Good. And remember, cosine is which variable? X or Y?
X.
X. And sine is?
Y.
Y. So if I see cosine, I'm going to put the X value. If I see sine, I'm going to put the Y value. So coming back over here, let's do piece by piece. What is cosine of 45 degrees?
Square root of 2 over 2.
So I'm looking for the X value of 45 degrees. And then cosine of 30 degrees, I'm looking for the X value of 30 degrees.
Square root of 3 over 2.
Plus sine of 45 degrees, so I'm looking for the Y value of 45 degrees.
Square root of 2 over 2.
And then sine of 30 degrees, so I'm looking for the Y value of 30 degrees. Now how do we multiply fractions? Straight across. So when I multiply these first two here, what's the square root of 2 times the square root of 3?
Square root of 5.
Square root of 6. Over, what's 2 times 2?
12.
Okay, plus, we're going to do the same thing over here. Square root of 2 times 1.
Square root of 2.
Over 2 times 2. 4. And now we're going to put those together, but do they already have a common denominator? Yeah, so we're just going to combine our numerators over our common denominator. So we have the square root of 6 plus the square root of 2 all over 4. Now, can I combine the square root of 6 plus the square root of 2? No, they have to be exact radicals in order for me to be able to add or subtract them. And so that's as far as we can go, and this will be our exact solution.
Wow.